Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She was curious and innocent. She loved everyone and despised those who spread hatred towards others. It was her first day of kindergarten, and she was excited to make new friends and to be able to talk to them till her jaw grew numb of all her yapping. Every day, she came home and talked about her two new best friends, her teachers, and that one little boy she had a crush on. The little girl talked about how funny and kind everyone was, and how her and her best friends loved to sing and dance and pretend to be princesses. Kindergarten was the year that brought all that little girl's hopes up. But just as the next couple of years came along, that sweet, innocent little girl who always smiled and always had curious big brown eyes began to frown a little bit more, talk a little bit less, and that bright spark in her curious eyes began to disappear just a bit. That beautiful little girl who came home, yapping on about how wonderful her day would go and how great her friends are, began to come back home crying. She would say that her best friends didn't like her anymore, and she cried about the things she thought she did wrong. Day in and day out, she continuously thought of new ways to please them. That little girl was me. We try so hard to fit in, find the right friends, keep the same friends, and be a part of a group we feel the need to belong to. Sometimes we do this just because they are known to others and are liked a little more. We sometimes forget that by changing little parts of ourselves, no matter how small that part is, it can always change the overall person and picture of who we are. I once read a quote that said, "People change for two main reasons. Their mind opened or their heart was just broken." If you stop and really look at it, the reasons people you know have changed was either because they needed that change to help themselves grow into a better person, or they changed to finally feel loved and accepted after having someone tell them they weren't enough. During our lives, we meet people who change. They become happy, confident, and strong, and is an overall great person to be around. But we also meet those who aren't. They are almost always sad, insecure, and have the need to try and prove people wrong, but never do anything about it. They hold so much anger inside of them and reflect how they feel by being coarse, blunt, and create a mask to cover up how they truly feel. But for some reason, these are the people we relate to the most. In our generation, society is a huge factor in our lives. Our society controls how we dress, how and what we eat, what we think, what we like and dislike, how we look, and how we are supposed to feel. A society is the aggregate of people living together in a more or less ordered community. In other words, those who make up our society is each and every single one of us. And it is all of our opinions and expectations that cause each other to feel as if we need to change just by a single glance we give and within every word we say. After changing to fit into society, you are eventually going to want to change back into who you once were, but sometimes it can be too late. In The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen, the Little Mermaid is a perfect representation of the want to change back into the person you once were, but being too late. We learned that the Little Mermaid changes herself for a prince who does not love her, and then longs to once again be the mermaid she once was. Just like the Little Mermaid, we can change for those who do not love us, and who do not accept us for who we are. We can change for the people who constantly talk behind our backs, and for those who shut us out. We constantly put others' wants before our needs, just to make them happy and to please them, even though we know fully well that they will never notice or even care enough to try. By changing for others, we are lying to ourselves and not letting the beautifully imperfect person we are shine through. There's an estimated 7.5 billion people in the world. 7.5 billion people with different personalities, different qualities, and different ideas and perspectives. 7.5 billion people in the world with different hair types, different body types, and different tastes and style. Yet still we try so hard to stick to the same one ideal image. You can either try so hard to change yourself for the whole world to accept you, to the point that not even Sherlock Holmes could ever identify the real you, and continue to struggle your whole life with finding out who you really are. Or you can look at all your so-called imperfections and view them as your own unique qualities. As you begin to embrace what you have, you can finally be able to fit in with the right crowd who accepts you for you, the whole imperfectly perfect you. The right group of friends who can make the gray days look bright, the worst situations in life look like a small bump in the road, and the embarrassing moments so much more embarrassing. Although it seems as if someone being able to accept the crazy weird you for who you are, I can promise you for sure that it is possible. For so long, I changed the crazy, loud, and weird person I really am to please the people who were never fully pleased with the person I tried to be. I ate less, changed my hairstyle, listened to different music, talked less, laughed less, and began to be cruel to others behind their backs just because the group I changed for did so. But now I have found my true friends, those who laugh with me, listen to me, care about me, and that moment when you find those amazing individuals in your life who are not afraid to show you just how crazy they are and make you feel accepted, so much to the fact that you feel the need to want to join in all the craziness, you can finally be happy. So what are you going to do? Are you going to change yourself to meet the expectations that society holds on you? Or are you going to accept yourself for who you are and let those incredibly and imperfectly beautiful people around you who will accept you for you finally into your life?